My interest in the restaurant industry came from my grandmother. When you sat down at that table, it was a time of community, it was a time of love, and it was a time to share. My very first job in the food and beverage industry had to be me working at the world-famous Sylvia's restaurant as a cashier. For me, it was very, very important because I got to interact with all the guests that came into Sylvia's. I saw them when they first came in, and I was the last person that they saw when they left. So I got a chance to make a first impression. When I think about Melba's, I wanted a place that when you walked in, you got a hug. Comfort starts at the door. When I walk into Carver, I see community. I'm treated with a smile. I'm not just a number. They remember my name. They come in the restaurant to eat. So there's a relationship there, and that's important. Because when you talk about true economic development, is you make sure that the money circulates within your community. You're choosing a bank, not only that you believe in, but a bank that also believes in you. I've applied for loans at other banks, and I was turned down. Carver understands my commitment to the Harlem community. They've watched me grow, and they know that I'm here to stay. I'm using the loan to expand Melba's. I had a space that I've signed the lease on and didn't have the funding to expand. Carver is taking me over the hump, and for them to take a chance on me is really crucial to the success of my business. At the end of the day, you cannot put a price on caring, and Carver cares.
What's really important for Hair Rules as a brand is the experience that we bring to women. So it's not just about selling products to women as much as it is education. And so the two go hand in hand, and it creates a much more valued customer that is there to stay because they got education and they now have the tools through the products to help achieve any kind of hair that they like. Some of the challenges that I had in my career was having to find a product line that was for every hair texture. You were relegated to shopping down the ethnic aisle or the non-ethnic aisle. That to me was the ongoing problem. So for me, it was really finding solutions that addressed a multi-textural world. Aside from buying back the business of Hair Rules from our investor, Carver has helped us get our inventory levels up of our products, which really help to broaden our distribution, which brings more exposure to the salon. Our goal for the future is to expand and open salons across the country. Carver came in and wanted to know how we wanted to grow as a business. And so it doesn't feel like it's a relationship with a bank. It feels like it's a relationship with an extension of your business. I spent most of my adulthood in Harlem, and Carver was there from the beginning, and they've been there when no one else has been there. For me, aligning myself with the bank for the business, they were the first choice.
I chose the funeral profession because I always wanted to take care of people who could not take care of themselves. When you have a business in the community, you always have to be mindful of the poor and the less fortunate. There was a gentleman who was homeless, and he's been in the morgue. The person who befriended him was trying to save him and didn't have the money. They called me, and I decided to help him out. And together we gave the gentleman a proper funeral and burial. Sometimes it's more about relationships than it is about money. My relationship with Carver Bank began when I started searching for a bank who would invest in my refinancing here and doing construction upstairs. And I maybe thought that it was impossible. And then they showed me how it could be done. The process was pretty easy because the people from Carver, they assisted me in every step of the way, and they're still helping me right now. From here on in, it's like going to someone you know. I'll go to Carver Bank. Anybody that's in the community, I would suggest that they go to Carver Bank and sit down with some of the professionals, and I promise them that Carver Bank will be able to make the dreams that they have come true.